I'm in film school and I need a crazy sci-fi looking space gun prop for my Term 1 short film. And even though my school has things like a life-size Voskhod spacecraft just lying around, Term 1 students don't have access to the prop house yet. Believe me, I know, I've tried.
Jake, what are you doing?
I'm breaking into the prop house and I'm stealing everything I can carry.
You realize there's security cameras everywhere. You're gonna get caught.
Then I'll die trying!
No, Jake, we won't reach that movie!
So today, I'm going to show you how to make a space gun out of these household materials. Cardboard, hot glue, various types of paint. That's actually it. The first thing you need is a design. We're not allowed to have real looking weapons in our Term 1 project, so I sketched out this wacky, oversized diesel punk looking thing while my professor was going on about dynamic diagonals and peach pits. It's not art, it's just garbage on the sidewalk. All I'm doing here is cutting shapes out of cardboard and gluing them all together. It's really not all that complicated. I'm not even taking measurements. I'm just sort of eyeballing this whole project. You do have to use a ruler or some kind of straight edge though, otherwise your edges won't match up. Technically, we're not allowed to spend any money for our Term 1 projects, so I'm making this whole thing out of stuff that I otherwise would have thrown out. The trigger's made out of cardboard wrapped around a sawed-off chopstick. I used a rubber band to give it some tension. I used a toothpaste box to make the housing around the barrel, and a cereal box to fill in the gaps. And oh look, the handle's made of a mac and cheese box, oh my god! I guess this whole project is just giving you an insight as to what my diet and hygiene is like. Use scrap cardboard to add details, as well as other little scrap materials as you see fit. Like, that's a water bottle cap right there on the front. Oh, and the scope's a toilet paper roll. Actually two. Those little knobs are travel-sized toothpaste caps. Here I cut another section from the Pringles can, narrowed it, and cut a bunch of little holes in it so it looked like a heat cowling. I got them to be nice and circular by first cutting the holes with an X-Acto knife and then using my rotary tool to smooth out the existing cuts. And those three tabs are to create more surface area for the glue. Now apply a base coat of black. Normally what you want to do here is use flat black spray paint, but the only place I can spray paint here is on my balcony, which isn't exactly ideal. I mean, if the wind shifts, then I could get paint on the side of the building and my landlord wouldn't be too happy. Additionally, once the gun is painted black, it looks kind of like a real weapon, especially from the distance of, oh, say, I don't know, one skyscraper to another. And I really don't want to have to deal with the police here. Kind of intense. Once the black paint was dry, I applied bronze and silver rub and buff to the entire gun. The idea is that the black base coat will show through in certain areas and make the gun look like old and tarnished metal. Originally I was going to use silver rub and buff, but again I wanted it to be super obviously fake, so hence the bronze. I cut and attached little rectangles of cardboard in order to create raised relief points. It just adds detail. I used a Q-tip to get into some of the more difficult areas. And here's what it looks like with the finished paint job. But wait! There's more! I cut out the dome-shaped plastic from a chocolate orange container and used a Sharpie to color them red. I put cardboard shims into the scope. These, along with hot glue, hold the lenses in place. Just be careful to let the glue dry partially before you put in the lenses, or else they could melt. Alright, that's how you make a crazy sci-fi space gun out of cardboard. Subscribe or click these links to check out my other prop tutorials, as well as the sketches that feature these props, which I'll upload at some point. I don't really know. Okay, that's it. Catch you later. Check out.
No! No! God damn it! Oh my god!